Hey, and it's Alberta again. Today I decided to do all these things at one time. There's one thing I forgot to say in the other ones, and this would be part three then, because I have to save them in short uh, sequence so everyone can easily listen to it even from their phone. Well, there's one thing that I wanted to ask, especially the women. Do you know that it is against the laws and the rules and regulations of children upbringing to discuss marital problems with your children under the age of 15 years? I know a lady who discussed her marital problem with her kid who is as young as 9 years old. She told this little kid how she was struggling and suffering and how the father was treating her badly when she is wrong. Let me give you a history. The history is her father left her mother, who is a cheating woman, a woman that has been cheating in her marriage consistently. If they are going to do paternal test or DNA test, I'm sure they will just probably get one kid only belonging to that man. It's a shame. The man left this woman, who happens to be the mother of this woman training this little girl. And this woman polluted the kid's mind about her ex-husband or their father. This is very rare among women. It doesn't really happen among men. Men don't do it. Men don't do these things. It's usually women between the ages of 35. Women that have issues, problems. Women that refuse to understand they have problems. Why would you want to give your kid an emotional problem in future? Don't you know that children at that tender age can store information faster and quicker and longer than a normal matured person? Why are you telling your children the problem you're having in your marriage? I spoke to a couple of people, children's social workers, and I would most definitely like it if they take your kids from you, because you are not a mother. You are not fit to be a mother. You see, a lot of people can give birth, but they are not real mothers. A mother is one that has compassionate. A mother is one that brings up kids in the fear of the Lord. A mother is one that trains kids as human beings. Kids, train kids with love, not with hatred. If your mother tried to train you with hatred, you go ahead and tell your mother that is not allowed. It is never allowed in any law that a parent can tell a kid who is as young as 10 years old her marital problem. If anybody report this to the social welfare, with immediate effect, they will take your kids from you. So be careful, woman. Be very careful, because you have me to contend with each time, every step of the way. See, God doesn't reveal things for fun. He reveals things. As He reveals them to you, He redeems it. Before you get a dream or you have a dream of something bad happening to you, God wants you to know so you can pray about it or do something about it. And if you don't pray about it, that dream would overtake you. That problem would overtake you. If God is revealing a problem to you in your marriage, God is trying to tell you, woman, sit up, be good, solve your marital problem through the Bible, through my word, and stop following many prophets. Stop taking people's pictures to prophets. It will not help you. People started long before you. It never helped them. You see your mother? That's how she's been doing the whole of her life. Was it able to keep your father? No. In God's time, He left her. And she's single, suffering. She's just trying to make you be the same. Women, listen to your mothers. It is good. But please, at the end of the day, have the power to decide what and which one is proper for you to follow. You're not stupid. Even a woman who has not been through school, who has never been through the classroom, knows what is right from wrong. If your mother tell you go and steal your husband's money, let us build a house because he's cheating you, you know that is wrong. If your mother tell you to steal and hide it, you know that is wrong because you're not building a future with your mother, you're building it with a man. If you don't build your future with your man, another woman will build that future with him. And you would only build that future with your mother. I always tell myself, it's never good to have single friends when you're a married woman. When you're a married woman, it's always good to stick to older people or elderly people that can always give you an advice, or stick to people, women that have really gone through problems in their life. Such women, you know what they do? They advise you. When you meet a woman who has reached the peak of her age, who really had lots of money and has lost it all, ask her, Auntie, Madam, sweetie, how did it happen? Please tell me. When she tells you, use that. Learn from it. Don't follow that mistake. If I'm walking in my room and I trip over a banana and I fall, I will take that banana peel and throw it into the garbage. I won't leave it there and keep tripping over it each time I pass. That is how marriage is. You learn as you go. Every problem that starts in marriage has to do with women. Before your man will go out to look for another woman, you have to push him out. Before your man will look for sex outside, you have to deprive him. Before your man would look for a woman that will make him a man, you have to be the boss in the house. Before he goes out to look for a woman he can be boss over. You see, women, you are the genesis of every problem. When God created Adam, there was no problem. God was actually on earth with man. Immediately, God added woman. Immediately, God added the woman. Problem started. Immediately. Seduction. Problem. Adam, take this apple. Oh, please stop this nonsense and eat the apple. Give it to Adam. Adam innocently took that. The same thing. Innocent husbands take food from their wives. Poisonous foods. Only God knows how many men are eating things from their women. Unknowingly. From their heart, they are married to real women. From the heart of the women, they are storing properties. They are gathering for their families. If you're a good woman, you will plan with your husband. See, women are like computers. When you keep pushing stuffs on it, they freeze. They fuck up. That's how God created women. Stop listening to nonsense from your mother. Stop listening to rubbish from single people that have no value for a relationship or real marriage. Listen to people that have value. Women that have been in marriage, successful marriage for 20 years, 30 years, 25 years, 15 years. Successful marriage, not fighting marriage. We have a successful marriage and we have a marriage of contracts where you just stay and marry. Because you heard there's marriage and you're also doing it. When you hear the word surprise, people that do surprises for their husbands or wives are people that have respect for these people they are doing the surprise from. Stop following the crowd to do things you don't even understand. When you keep following the crowd, you make a huge mistake in your life, like you are doing. Use your own mind and your own intelligence. Woman, if you want to be a real woman, a real boss, start with yourself. Discipline. Learn to control your temper. Learn to know when to talk to your husband, when not to talk. Learn to know when to smile, when to cry, when to be honest, when to lie to people. Shedding crocodile tears about your husband leaving you for somebody else, and my husband is doing this. What did you do before your husband left you, woman? You forgot to cry for that. My husband did this. My husband is leaving me for another woman. Did you tell the person all the pains, the suffering, the torture you've been giving the man at home? No, obviously not. You don't even respect people that come into your life. How much more the man you stay with? If you want a happy marriage, happy children, responsible children, learn to be a responsible adult and a role model to those kids, and you will be happy. Thank you. It's Alberta Viala again, and I hope you had fun listening to me. Thank you.